Hi everyone, Kendall Tyson here, your traveling therapist, welcoming you back to another week of Expat affirmations. I have to say that my plan was to do 52 weeks of these, a good full year's worth, but they've become such a mainstay of this platform that I offer that I think I'm just gonna offer it in perpetuity. So you let me know what you think. As always, I hope that the affirmations shared have been valuable for you, that they've helped unlock something for you, that they've touched you in some kind of way. Um, and for those who it has, thank you for sharing that feedback with me. I'm going to continue to offer you more thoughts, more affirmations to help you unlock the thinking, shift your thinking. And these really help me too, y'all. So I want you to know that as a clinician, as someone who's been challenged for most of my life with limiting beliefs, these affirmations really help me do the actual work that I'm encouraging you to do too. So just know that we're on this journey together. Um, I hope that you're in a space that you feel comfortable, where you can get present and grounded. Just be open for whatever comes up for you as I read this to you, and as hopefully you recite it to yourself. You know, all emotions are welcome. Sit with those feelings as they start to bubble to the surface. They're just trying to teach you something about yourself to help you to grow. So, we're going to get into this week's affirmation. I always say that I like them all because I do. All right, here we go. So, just take a few cleansing breaths, right? If you need to stretch, do it. Just assume a posture of openness. So here we go. Closing my eyes, inhaling deeply, exhaling slowly, as I visualize a life filled with laughter, love, community, accomplishment, growth, overflow, and opportunity. I am worthy of all these things. You are worthy of all these things. That was an ad lib. I thank myself for facing my fears and engaging in the healing work that helps me to accept the abundance born from my years of toiling. Oh my goodness. When I tell you I am feeling some things, I am feeling some things right now. It takes me back to this conversation that I recently had with Tara, who was our most recent guest on the Black Expat Experience. She and I talked over the summer, and it just really helped me to understand that good things are for me, right? And talking to my mom always, I just recognize as I'm reading this to you and I'm taking it in from a different perspective, right? That in the communities that we serve, especially when we feel safe, when we feel seen, when we feel understood, when we feel a little bit more at ease, it's it's a little bit easier to recognize that you are worthy when we're not totally in survival mode all the time, fighting with our guard up. Like Tara said, leaving a legacy of love is something that can happen, right, with a little bit more deliberate speed, as opposed to when we are kind of stuck in those modes of protection. And that makes it difficult for us to see, one, that we're worthy of what we call like a soft life or healing and things not being so complicated, right? We can step outside of the identity that we've been used to, that things have to be hard. They've always been hard. They're always going to be hard. And that's not necessarily true. When you engage in that deep healing work with a licensed clinician, yeah, it really unlocks the door, unlocks opportunities for you to recognize that things can be different and that you had a hand in bringing about that different, that abundance, that overflow, that ease, that opportunity into your life. You are deserving of that. I want you to say that to yourself 3 times. I am deserving of good things. I am deserving of good things. I feel like I'm going to cry right now. I am deserving of good things. Your toiling has not been in vain. The experiences that you've accumulated over the years, whether born out of your decisions or things happen to you, they will become part of the mosaic and the tapestry that enriches your life. And I'm just hoping that we can take the things that occur in our lives, learn from them, get help with some of them if we need them, for sure. I definitely am, right? I'm not one to say do and not do myself, and know that as we integrate these experiences into our life can become a bit more like our own, right? We don't necessarily have to walk through the world as an avatar of who we want to be. We can actually be that thing that we've desired and hoped for such a long time. So, right, I want you to, visualization really helps us to unlock the possibility of these things occurring in our life. We can see that preferred future in our mind. It's a little bit easier to take the steps and set the goals and put the systems in place that allow you to move in that direction. So I want you to create some time on a daily basis to engage in some guided visualization, whether you're using apps or you're writing things out or you're working with a professional to help you. Visualizing the abundance, visualizing the laughter, visualizing the healthy relationships, visualizing the growth, the community, visualizing yourself being encapsulated with people that love you, that embrace you for the totality of who you are. Flaws and all, like Beyonce say. Oh my God, I want to go to her concert. Tangent. But in the accomplishment, the love that starts with self first, right? So I'm going to read this again. I always say that I like them all, which I do. Closing my eyes, and if that's not comfortable for you, you can keep them wide open, baby. Just fixate on something that helps you to focus. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling slowly as I visualize a life filled with laughter, love, community, accomplishment, growth, overflow, and opportunity. Yes, I'm worthy of all these things. I thank myself for facing my fears and engaging in the healing work that helps me accept the abundance born from my years of toiling. Yeah. Enough said. It's your time, right? Things come to us when we're ready. And in order to get ready, we got to make some heavy decisions, some difficult decisions, and we have to do a lot of things afraid. But just recognize that there's a community of people that see you. They see the work that you're doing. They encourage you, whether they do it overtly or covertly. There are people rooting for you. But I want you to root for you, right? If you need me to help you do that, or if you need me to do that, message me and we can make that thing happen. But I want you to know there's so much on the other side of whatever situation you find yourself in, and this situation is in your life to help grow you and teach you something. Now, I'm not saying that we have to engage and deal with traumatic stuff to grow us. That is not what I'm saying. However, each thing we notice that pops up in our lives, we can grow from it. We can learn from it. There's a silver lining in most situations. So yeah, accept the abundance, babe. You're worthy of it. So, as always, I hope that you join the community if you haven't thus far. Follow us on Instagram. Please go to whatever platform of your choice and subscribe to our podcast, The Black Expat Experience. Follow us on YouTube, Aspire_Counseling Well, and join our bi-weekly newsletter. I'm trying to bring y'all the things to the people, but I need your help. So, yeah, have a great weekend. For those who are international educators who are working in international space, I have so much coming up for y'all this month as we gear up to go back to work. So please tune in, please share, bring other people into the fold. And I just want to say thank you for all that you have done for me and for this platform over the last 2 years. And I pray that you stay engaged and stay connected with us. Yeah, so bye.